Okay, everybody, and welcome to level 4-4. And you know what? You're almost done. You only got maybe 2 or 3 more videos after that. And then once that happens, you are a bona fide rhythm master, which is pretty cool. We're almost there. This lesson is about advanced syncopation. What is syncopation? I think I might have thrown that word out to you a few lessons back. What is syncopation? It is not two people that are constipated at the same time. Nope, it's not that. I know you were thinking it. That'd be weird. What syncopation actually is when you have a bunch of rhythms that land on the offbeats and not on the downbeats. So for instance, any rhythm that lands on the E, the and, or the of the 16th note patterns and not on the downbeat, or beat 1, beat 2, beat 3, or beat 4. So yeah, if you have a bunch of notes that are on the E, and, or of each beat, that's going to be a very syncopated rhythm, and that's what we're going to work on today. Okay, so here's our first slide, and this is how we're going to work out these slides for this lesson. I'm going to show you, like you see here, an example using 16th notes. Notice that there's no rests, though, and it's not exactly the most syncopated thing. I'll explain myself later. This is how this rhythm would sound. The red dot is going to show you the start of each beat, right? So here we go. 2, ready, go. 1 E enda, 2 E N, 3 E, 4 enda. I get on ta, here I go. Ta 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 ta. So now what we're going to do is I'm going to take that rhythm, and I'm just going to rewrite it below, but instead of having it be the exact same thing, I'm just going to substitute some of the 16th notes for 16th rests. And maybe a few of the 8th notes, maybe here or here, and substitute those for 8th rests. So this is what I'm going to come up with. Alright, and there's our new rhythm. I want you to take a look at the notes that I left out. So this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Notice all of those are down, like almost all of them are downbeats, right? I took off all the downbeats on beats 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, I want you to take a look at this new rhythm. I want you to pause the video and just kind of figure out how you would count them. Like, what is left from up here? What would you write down up above this new rhythm? So pause it. Okay, so here's what the rhythm would be like. Let's see if you got it right. Okay, so check your work there. All right, now let's see what this would sound like. I would very much suggest listening to this a bunch of times. Again, the red dot is going to show the start of each beat, although we're going to be resting for each of those downbeats. Here we go. 2, ready, go. E, E, N, E, enda, E, E, N, E, enda, E, E, N, E, enda. Again on ta, ready, go. Ta, 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 ta. Probably the toughest one is, I think, probably the first beat. Ta, 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 ta. It's right after that downbeat of 1. E, E, Okay, and so here's the next slide, another example, without rests yet. This is how this would sound like. 2, ready, go. 1 enda 2 E, 3 enda 4 E, 1 enda 2 E, 3 enda 4 E. On ta, ready, go. Ta 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 ta. Okay, and then here's the actual syncopated rhythm when I put in some rests and substitution for some notes. Again, notice that you're not playing on any of the downbeats of beats 1, 2, 3, or 4. One thing I'd like you actually to try is before I perform it, I want you to give it a shot yourself. You're going to hear the metronome like that, but you're not going to hear me count it. I want you to try and either count it or say it on ta while that metronome is going on. Okay, so here's your turn. By the way, here's the counting. And so here we go. Good luck. 2, ready, go. Okay, try that again. Ready, go. Okay, so here's my turn. Let's see how well you did. 1, 2, ready, go. Enda E, enda E, enda E, enda E. Again on ta, ready, go. Ta ta ta, ta ta ta. So the main thing I want you to get out of this example is The difference when you have an eighth rest and then the note after it, and then versus having a 16th rest and the note after it. Listen to how this comes in a little earlier than this one does because of the length of the rest, right? So listen again. 2, here I go. And a E, and a E, and a E, and a E. You notice how the 8th rests are a little longer than the 16th rests, obviously, we know that. But that's just something really important to be accurate with when you see this in music. Okay, and the next example. So we haven't seen this one yet in this lesson, this dotted 8th note, 16th note combination. Listen to how this sounds. 2, ready, go. 1, a 2, and a 3, a 4 En. 1, a 2, and a 3, a 4 En. Again on ta. Ready, go. Ta, 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 ta. All right, so let's make a syncopated example using this, and here it is. Okay, then I want you, before I fill in the counting myself, I want you to think about what the counting would be, see if you can guess it. So pause the video. Okay, so let's see if you get it right. There is a rhythm. Again, notice how we took out every single downbeat, right? So we either got an E, an and, or an left from each beat. I think definitely what's going to be the trickiest one, or the spots, are this beat and this beat. Because you got to wait a full dotted 8th rest to come in on the last 16th note of the beat, which is the right? So there, and again here on beat 3, right? So let's do your turn first. I'm not going to do it first, so here you go. Give it a shot. 2, ready, go. Okay, again, ready, go. One more time. 2, ready, go. All right, so let's see how you did. This is me doing it now. 1, 2, ready, go. And a, En, and a, En, and a, En. Again on ta, ready, go. Ta, 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 ta. So one thing I want to mention before I forget to, if you're struggling with being accurate with these rhythms, one really great thing to do is to have your foot tapping the downbeat, or just syncing up your foot with what the metronome is doing. Every metronome click, have your foot tap there. Because if you're internalizing the downbeat like that in your foot, I believe, I'm pretty sure, I bet you, you'll be more accurate with the actual notes, whether you're clapping or saying them on ta. So if you're not doing that already, have your foot on the downbeats so your actual notes are more accurate. Okay? I would actually suggest maybe going back to this slide again, or maybe the past others, and try those again, and try the foot thing if you haven't done so already. Another quick tip that might be helpful if you're still having trouble coming in accurately here and all these other syncopated things is let's take this pattern right here, right? If this is still bothering you, imagine that's an actual note. Like substitute the dotted 8th rest with a dotted 8th note. So like think about this pattern. That's 1 1 So think of that in your head. But instead of playing the 1, the dotted 8th note, just think of the 8th rest now, but have the be the same. So instead of 1 which is up here, it's going to be down here, right? And do the same thing for this. 2 and a, 2 and a becomes this, and a, right? So thinking about what the note would be on the rests might be helpful as well. All right, folks, I think that's about it. You're going to see a whole bunch of these types of rhythms on your worksheet. Good luck with that, and we'll see you next lesson.